This is the culture of personality, and you're a bad dad disappointment.
Entertainment.
What's your favorite movie of all time?
Terminator 2.
Fuck. I knew the answer before it came out of my mouth.
What aspect of anything in life that is not in that movie? Like
Wait,
every emotion you go through in that fucking movie.
Okay.
Every emotion. And that's what makes it's just perfect.
Yeah, it's funny. I love when Arnold picks up that small boy and looks at him like, what is this?
Yeah. And the most badass part, he fucking takes his arm.
Oh, yeah. Rips the skin off to show the guy.
Like, all I want to do is make enough money just so I can fucking do that.
Rip the skin off your arm?
Yeah, and tell the fucking kid, you fucking go to your room. I'm telling you.
How much money
I don't
does
know.
it cost?
But I've been telling my mom that since I saw it, since I was 7, I was like, one day, I'm going to get enough money, get my fucking robotic arm, and one of my best friends is black, and I'm like, I'm going to go to his fucking house.
It's got to be a black dude
it has to be
for authenticity's
like,
sake.
Whenever that kid's that age, I'm fucking bring my son, like, take his ass to the room, fucking show it, and I want the wife to, So yeah, that's something I've been dreaming about.
Okay, so is the title of this episode, I want to have enough money to rip my arm off? Or to rip the skin off my arm?
Isn't that the most badass thing ever? And
I never thought it was an option because I'm not a fucking cyborg.
It's so cool.
I never liked Rocket Power. That's just me.
Fuck.
I didn't like it. I don't like
fuck.
I didn't like them kids skateboarding on my street.
I read my Tinder profile and because I thought it was pretty clever, and then Nigel just stole it and was like, "Hey, look, I stole it." I was like, he's like proud that he stole it. So
Well, he
like,
couldn't think of anything better.
I was like, I can't. I was like, I didn't give you permission to do that. So we got into an argument. He accused me of being a song thief.
Yeah.
And that I owed him royalties for singing that song.
For all the money we've made on
Even
Focalin's
though-
wrongdoings.
Even though we fucking performed that shit live together, I thought we had an agreement. And so he sends me another photo of his new Tinder profile. He goes, "Here, I fixed it." And this is what his current Tinder profile that he's still using says. Musician, comedian.
Yeah.
First of all,
Apparently he uses that term loosely.
what makes you a comedian, Nigel? Being slightly funny on YouTube?
Ooh.
Damn.
He does have heat. I can feel it from here.
Monopoly world champion, 6'3". And then it continues, and it says, "If you come across a man named Mike Charles, you should swipe left or block him.
Is that really what it says?
Yep.
He has
Let me
red
see.
hair and
he's
went
reading
to
it.
NIU. He's not to be trusted. He stole a song I wrote about a dude from Pittsburgh and his pierced dick. But that's not the point. Mike Charles will probably say he just wants to watch Toy Story. Be careful. He will steal and perform your songs without permission. The last photo is of Mike Charles. Beware of that man."
Yeah, I've always been insecure, about my looks and shit like that. And so then here I am, wrestling, half naked.
Yeah.
It's the weirdest
Hopefully full naked someday.
Yeah,
If I
when
get-
is wrestling going to finally catch up with equal rights? We want naked dudes.
I thought everyone was about to kill me.
Oh, yeah, you... Remember he talked about he
I used to sleep in a tent when I was in junior high.
Because he was afraid of home invasions.
What the fuck are you talking about?
We talked about this.
So
Oh, man,
I remember,
remember
there's this
anything.
one see, let me tell
Why
the
did you
story.
think you were more safe in the
Let-
backyard?
Like they don't even have to break in to get you.
Let me tell
They're
the
gonna come into the
story.
back door and be like, "Oh, this kid let's just kill him here.
Let me
Just
tell
kill him
the
and
story.
go to the next house."
Oh my god, I hate you guys. Well, obviously the logic makes sense now. I'm a goddamn adult.
Fucking tent.
So I watched this one CSI episode, and they literally come in and they murder the entire family. And
Who's
this is
they?
like just
Some
this
murderers.
some
The bad
random
guys,
person,
okay.
bad guy, yeah. And they brutally show the mom slumped over one of her kids, and this other kid's killed in his room, and there's a target painted on the window or on his mirror.
Hilarious.
It was fucked up, and I'm in junior high, and it still kind of haunts me to this day. It's kind of creepy. So I see this and I'm like, well, when this happens to me, I'm not gonna be in the fucking house.
Yeah.
So I asked my dad, I'm like, Dad, I just really want to I really like sleeping outside. Like, can I? So he let me sleep in a tent outside every single day over the summer.
I mean, good dad points for letting your
Yeah.
kid be your kid, but like,
So I was thinking, like, when the whole family got murdered, I wasn't gonna be in the house when that happened.
so then you're just an orphan.
Better
He's
be
alive,
dead, man. Better be dead.
Is it?
Yeah.
The last time I ate in the shower, I think it was crab ragoon. Like I have,
Oh my god.
I turned on because I have just like a big shower. It's not like a tub. It's just like a big like standing shower.
Mhm.
So I have like a bunch of room, and so I just like turned on the shower, and then I got in and I like backed up into it so that like the water was just hitting my back, and I was like standing like with my plate of crab ragoon. And I
thought she had like one crab.
No,
like
I had
one
a bunch
vessel
of
brought
them.
one into her.
I had sweet and sour sauce too.
Eat dinner.
Now, before we get out of here, I gotta know how you guys feel about the new options on Facebook for liking, for loving,
Oh, I love
for
them.
angry.
I don't give it.
for-
I mean, I never use them.
I use the love all the time. I like when there's fucking 6 likes on something, and I'm the first one who will fully commit to a love.
I'm okay with it. Like, I
Yeah.
think it's cool. I saw a post where it was like, yeah, thanks Facebook. These are cool, but all we want is a dislike. And it's like,
Why would you?
but it's like these are actually better.
People
I think.
enjoy being negative.
But it's like there's negative ones you could do. Like, so you can dislike
There's an angry
something.
face.
There's angry, there's sad. So it's like, oh, my grandma died. It's like, okay, you don't want to like that status, so you dislike it.
I'll
But
like it.
you can just make it a sad face or something.
Yeah.
Or like, these two people are no longer in a relationship.
Yeah.
It's like,
Like
somebody
something.
likes that, and it's like,
What the fuck?
like that happened to me when, like,
Yeah.
and I'm like, why are you guys liking this? Like, I don't like
Who
that.
liked it?
I don't even remember. Honestly, it
But
was
it
like,
pissed you off.
I was like, yes, because I think people are thinking like, yeah, fucking, you're single now, bro. Like that's cool, and it's like, no, it's not.
I guess what, Robinson, being handsome isn't enough.
Oh,
I know that's why I also have to be witty.
That's a shame you're neither. Shave that beard, you got a garbage can.
What does that mean?
I don't know. But I've seen a lot of trash around that part of his face.
Open your eyes. Think of one single color that you associate with failure, with disease, with mediocrity, with hate, with pain, and sick. Imagine that color rushing through your body from the crown of your head all the way to your fingertips and to your toes. This is the color of Michael Thomas Robinson.
Back in the day, I was in this tag team known as Zebra Cakes, which
Great
is
name.
the best name. And this dude, my tag partner, got this chick to buy him $50 shoes, and which I thought was ridiculous at the time. But now I realize that's not that much money now that I have a job. But still, good for him for getting that chick to buy him shoes.
The last time I thought $50 was a lot of money, I was like a child.
Yeah. So he did a spot where he did a big boot, and I was on the apron. I go, $50 shoes in your face, mother! And then I realized we're not allowed to swear, but it was too late. So I slammed on the brakes and I go, motherfucker! And it got a reaction. And then for some reason, our buddy Tyron made a song to it, just like looping it over and over
That's
again.
awesome.
It's something, man. I wish I got money for it because he's got there's a lot of views.
I'm a fan of guns. I'm pro guns.
Yeah.
I love the Second Amendment.
Progan.
Are you pro-abortion?
I'm pro-life, man. A woman can do whatever the fuck she wants with her body.
That's actually
pro-choice.
Yeah.
Castro was under the impression that it meant pro-life.
It's
her life. She can do whatever she wants.
Exactly.
I was at this store, and I was selling this lady a movie, and she was real shaky jeans. You know what I mean? She
Oh
had,
yeah,
like,
crazier than a pet coon.
She had like she had like Parkinson's. She was like super shaky.
Yeah, same
and
thing.
it was fine. Like I talk to people like that all the time. It's not a big deal. And we were talking about movies, and she was a big like horror movie buff. And I was asking her like what she has in her collection because she was like, "Do you have this movie called like The Devil Augustana or whatever?" She was like, "It's from 1930." Like this lady knew her fucking old school horror movies. And then, like, in the middle of this conversation, she's just standing there all shaky, and she just goes, "I have tremors." And I almost said, "Tremors is good, but Tremors 2 sucks." And she was talking about her disability.
You should have.
Like, how she's shaking.
Here's a funny story. I don't think I told this on the podcast, but I was on a date with a girl, and it was a first date. Met on the internet.
Was it also the last date?
No.
Oh,
but
almost.
It's over now.
It's the first time he's talking about this on the podcast.
No, I talked about it that one time.
I don't remember.
But
what else is new?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my god!
And well, I just keep telling him to go to the doctor because he's losing his brain. But
that's what I'm saying.
Because the brain dead boy, you got the fake memories.
But anyway, so she shows me a picture of like a funny Halloween costume she had. Day was going really well.
Oh!
And she sent me a funny picture of a Halloween costume, and I was like, "Oh, I got some funny Halloween costumes." So I show her, and I'm flipping, and then like I stop, and I'm like, "Wait, I don't know what's here," and I like take the phone back, and I look. The next photo after like I was about to flip is a naked picture of Steve.
That's on you, man.
I
didn't force you to save him.
I didn't. Well, yeah. Well,
Why did you save him?
Because it was a bit, but it was so the original thing that happened was you sent a naked picture to Ian.
Yeah, that's right.
And then you didn't have my number yet.
That's right.
So he gave me your number, and I sent you a naked picture of
Yeah.
yourself, and then you were like, "Who is this?" And then I sent you a naked picture of myself.
I was orchestrating.
So
this whole
I just
thing.
never deleted it.
That's funny.
Because I just forgot it.
That's
and like
funny.
I'm like, oh my god. For this first day with this girl, I just like swipe and there's a naked picture of some fucking dude.
Who's that? He lives in Pittsburgh.
It's complicated.
He gave himself a Prince Albert.
He pierced his dick in school. He didn't go to gym class, he couldn't climb the rope. His dick was bleeding while in school. He got all the chicks that night at the dance. They asked for sex, but he couldn't perform, cause his dick was still pierced. When you pierce it, you can't get it up for 2 weeks. This is the song of Focalin's wrongdoing. This is the song of Focalin's wrongdoings. This is the song of Focalin's wrongdoings. This is the song for you and me.
Six, 1, 6.